students of Northfield High School, we pledge to show respect to each other and our opponents, and as the help fans join us in displaying positive school spirit without degrading officials, participants, or fans from opposing schools. And now, let's meet our starting lineups if we're ready for that.
Here we go. Test. All right. Let's start a little pregame here.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. It's time to get outdoors. Ice fishing, skiing, snowmobiling, but this year, end the foggy glasses and dried out contacts. Give yourself the gift of LASIK. At Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, all laser, all wavefront LASIK, all the time.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Locally owned and operated, Professional Pride Realty specializes in residential, commercial, and agricultural property. Search the entire multiple listing service at professionalpriderealty.com or call us at 507-663-1100.
When your carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained, call the professionals at Service Master by Ayat. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Ayat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Is a senior, number 17, Mankato.
Welcome back to Northfield Raider Memorial Field, where we are in the midst of the starting lineup here.
Is a junior, number 22, Linda Perez.
I am listening to get the starting lineup, which is why I'm not talking here. It's just
Attack midfield is sophomore number 4, Lola McCarty. And also at defense midfield is junior number 12, Jaden Schiller. And at the midfield position,
for 12.
number 11, Tiana Foster, whose birthday just passed. At attack is sophomore sensation number 8, Claire Owen. And rounding out the starting lineup, if you can believe it, at attack, an 8th grader, number 38, Gwen Tapper. Head coach of the Raiders is Lexi Alverson. Their assistant coaches are Joe.
All right, so the Northfield Raiders starting lineup In goal, number 56, Elma Waldmar. Number 10 on defense, number 10, Savannah Newberg. In midfield, number 20, Kelly O'Mara. Also defensive midfield, number 14, Ari Edwards. Defense, number 22, Linda Perez. And attack midfield, number 4, Lola McCarty. And at midfield, number 11, Tina Foster. And attack, Claire Homan, number 8. Number 38, also on attack, Gwen Tapper. Here is our national anthem. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Ritchie Eye Clinic and the Contacts and Dried Out Eyes. Reach out to Ritchie Eye Clinic for LASIK. All right, we'll be back here in just a short 1 minute for the start of the Northfield Raider girls lacrosse season.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Are you in the market for a new home or considering remodeling your current home? Schmidt Homes and Schmidt Homes Remodeling should be your first and last call. Schmidt Homes, known for their innovative designs, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship, superior service, while maintaining their reputation of fairness, honesty, and integrity for over 30 years. They're the only builder in the area to offer an in-house designer and a showroom to make your selections. They have over 30 new building lots available in Northfield. Check out their website at schmidthomes.com for more information.
Auto Haus is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, all Valley Auto Haus technicians are I-CAR trained and certified by all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle repairs. Valley Auto Haus on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohaus.net. Go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
All right, and here we go. It does look like Kelly O'Mara is going to take the face-off. And we got a little scrum here. Still nobody with solid possession of it. Lots of checking going on. So now Mankato looks like it must have been called on, so it's Raider ball. That is Kelly O'Mara there with the ball again. I'm going to have to move that scoreboard widget so it's not in the way of... And that's a shot and goal. First goal of the season for our Northfield Raiders, Kelly O'Mara. Now I'm gonna. I'm hot. Now you're hot. And Mankato's
good evening,
got the ball.
everyone.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
The introductions?
I did not. No.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Memorial Field here at Northfield. We got girls lacrosse coming your way tonight as the Raider girls take on the Mankato team. Mankato, a merger team from the both schools, the east and west side. The Raiders under a new head coach tonight. And the Raiders jumped off to an early lead. They're up 1-0 already on a quick goal by the Raiders. Only 2:37 in the first period. Now a quick line-out shot for Mankato. Going to test our goalie here. Chasing in, fires a shot off the goal. Not good. He's going to come back out. He hit the crossbar. Mankato scoops it up and comes loose. Raiders trying to scoop it out of there. And the middies working their way inside there trying to get it loose. And they get it out of there. So Lacrosse has got 4 up front, 3 middies, and 4 defense. Raiders into Mankato's zone, inside the 16-foot zone, and ball kicked outside the other side. Raiders scooping it back up, working it around, trying to set things up. Drive it inside into the lane, and kick back out here as the Raiders are reset. Mankato dropping back on defense. And the ball comes loose near the end line. It will go out of bounds. It'll belong to Mankato. So the Raiders' second drive here close to the goal comes up short. And so it'll be Mankato to inbound the ball here. Beautiful night here in Northfield for lacrosse. I want to thank all our sponsors along the line who made this happen here tonight. And lacrosse is an interesting sport. It's kind of a cross between soccer, football, and hockey, if you will. And the defense shot inside the goal. No good. Rebound comes back outside. Raiders have it. The goalie scoops it up. He'll shoot out to the right-hand side. She will. And the Raiders will scoop it up and come back the other way. The defense comes up high in the mid zone. Trying to work their way around. We got a whistle, a penalty. It was knocked outside. They'll come back and forward. Now going to the attack positions. Into the Mankato zone. Down the lane. Down the shot. Off the goalie. No good. Raiders will scoop it up, though. Behind the net. They'll come back out and reset. I said the Raiders under a new coach this year. She came from Augsburg College. Played her high school lacrosse at Lakeville. And brought 2 assistant coaches with her. Shot on goal. That was good. The Raiders score 2. At the 20:07 mark, Raiders up 2-0 here in Northfield. Waiting for a call on who scored that goal. There are, just so you know how lacrosse works, there are 4 attack and 4 middies that can join them for an 8-on-8. An 8th grader, Gwen Tapper, gets her goal here for the Raiders. Raiders have a pretty decent team here. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I got you covered.
5 seniors, 4 juniors, 4 sophomores, and of course the 8th grader who just scored again. So Raiders up 2-0 here early going here in Northfield. Welcome aboard on a beautiful Thursday afternoon. Ned the Horse Farm along Lance Reister. Give me the play-by-play here tonight on NorthfieldLive.com. Thanks for being on board here tonight. Mankato now into the Northfield zone. They're going to reset. Raiders back on defense. Here comes a drive in the 12-foot zone into the 8, and the ball comes loose. Raiders trying to scoop it out of there and get out to the far corner. We'll pick up the names as we go here.
Yeah, it's a lot of players on a field.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there.
You said it's
like double the hockey players. So you don't have just 5. You have 11.
Oh.
Shot on goal, no good. Nice rebound. And Mankato scoops it back up behind the zone. Back out in front of the 12-foot zone. And down inside the crease. Raiders will scoop it back out, and they'll bring it back to the right-hand side. Plenty of room behind the goal. They will reset, try to send it downfield. Getting set for a mid-center pass here. All the way down inside. That one just shy of going out of bounds, and they'll wrestle for it. And out of bounds it goes. They're going to say it belongs to Mankato. So the Raiders up 2-0 here early in the first period of this match. Mankato scooping it up. Like we said, East and West join as one team for lacrosse. Pardon me. Driving into the zone. Inside, there's a score by number 19 for Mankato. Jade Johnson. She's a senior. They have her as midi and an attack. So now it's all of a sudden 2-1. Raiders off to a fast start here, trying to get things reset. We'll have the draw here at center.
Looks like Kelly O'Mara again is the face-off girl for Northfield.
So O'Mara sets things up for the Raiders. Now, the thing of this draw is got to go 8 feet in the air, otherwise it's no good.
Ah.
Here comes the draw.
I'll zoom out then.
There it goes up. And into the second line, Mankato scoops it up, driving into the defensive line for the Raiders, into the zone, 12 feet, 8 feet, looking for the shot. There's a shot, and that's another block by the goalie.
I think she saved it, yeah. I think she
kicks it out to the side. She's pretty good. Raiders come back outside, inside the mid zone, and Mankato scoops it up, goes the other way. Driving towards the goal, 12 feet. 8 feet, looking for the set. No one to throw to, dumps it inside, and right on the backside of the goal crease. Now kick that in front, and that's the score. A backhanded shot.
Yeah, it looked like a backhanded bouncer. That'd be tough to defend.
Yeah, so she came around the backside. Looks like number 25. And that would be Lexi Erickson. She's also an 8th grader. Lacrosse, of course, one of the younger sports in the springtime league. Looking across here in Northfield, a lot of softball games going on here, a lot of fast-pitch softball.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams across the Northfield. The baseball team is playing in Mankato. Track is in New Prague. A Let's see. I think a speech team is here inside.
You got them all covered.
There's tennis. I think boys tennis is happening here in Northfield today. Yeah, it's a busy day here for Northfield, and a beautiful day for it.
So back to the draw, all knotted up here at 2 at the 15:20 mark of the first period. Raiders got off to a fast 2-0 start. Mankato has come back here to tie it up 2-2 at the midpoint here.
Yeah, so Savannah told you much about it. So you said it has to go 8 feet in the air?
Has to go 8 feet in the air for it to be legal.
Both girls just throw it in the air?
They shoot up, and then so the girls on the outside of the circle, which is 20 meters outside, can rebound it. It's like a jump ball in basketball. It has to go 8 feet in the air. That's legal.
Okay.
Now they'll scramble for it. Mankato comes out with it again, and that is Hannah Bolden with it. Bolden coming in to the 16-meter mark, kicks it back out, dumps it back over to Kiera Prang. Inside the zone, Raiders defense reeling back here. So they have a thing called cutters. So there's going to be players that are going to cut across the zone, and the Raiders have to pick them up as they go. Now jumping in, being picked up, and shot on goal, no good, went way outside, and the Raiders will have it. So Raiders on the move here. Goalie kicks it back out. High shot going to go out of bounds. Mankato's going to scoop it up. They're going to come back in. And not a good pass from the goalie. When you come out of the goal crease, you need to connect with your defenders. That was knocked out. Picked up by the Raiders. Trying to reset here. Now out in front. Ball gets past the defender and into the hands of Mankato. That is Hannah Bolden again. Inside 16 meters. Now dumps it back off. Gets it back over to Kiera Prang. This is the front four for Mankato. Driving inside. Shot on goal. That one is knocked away. Good goaltending by the Raiders. And they'll kick it back out again. Another bad pass coming out from the goal. And the back line they come. Raiders moving forward. Looking for the pass to the midfield. Now scooting back. Nice pass up in the midline. That one dropped off to Eiley Edwards. Now deep inside the Mankato goal, they're going to reset here. Outside the outside corner, back behind the goal, looking for the inside shot, and they'll have to reset here. Raiders trying to retake the lead, tied up 2-2 here at Memorial Field in Northfield. Mankato coming back the other way. That's going to be Zoe Johnson on defense. So defenders can only go to midfield, and they have to dump it. And the middies take it from there, the midfielders. Midfielders can go on each side of the zone, and you have an offense and a defense from there. Kind of like hockey, but not quite. Coming inside for Mankato in the zone, and she'll pull back out again. Covered by the Raiders nicely. Resetting. Behind the goal. And Mankato trying to reset. Kicks out to 16 meters. Here they come. Inside for the shot. Bounce shot. No good. Goes past the goal. Goes out of bounds. Belonging to the Raiders. So the Raiders will get it back here. Tied up 2-2. 12:05 to go here. First period. In this lacrosse game in Northfield. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Northfield girls against the Mankato team. Again, Mankato, no east, no west. They're just one team.
Which is amazing to me that, much bigger town than Northfield, and they still only have one team.
Exactly.
But the boys are the same way, I'm pretty sure. It's one team. If I remember correctly from last year.
I give a lot of kudos to head coach Lexi Halverson. Lexi has got a good background in lacrosse. played for Augsburg College, and brought 2 of her assistant coaches with her.
That's awesome.
To coach this year for the Raiders.
Yeah, that's great.
Here come the Raiders now, breaking midfield, across the midline, and trying to work themselves in front. Looking for the spin move. Dropping off, going to go out of bounds. It'll belong to, I believe, Mankato as they're going to reset here. Of course, lacrosse is a Native American game. And just kind of been adopted to high school rules, if you will. Mankato in the zone. Raiders kicking it back out. We got a yellow flag here. So, yellow flag means that there is some contact with your stick, and you can't slash your stick. So, in girls lacrosse, there are no helmets like in boys lacrosse. Goalie setting for the Raiders. This is an open shot. This is from 8 meters out. Coming in, shot's gone, and off the side they go. Nice job by the goaltender to kick that one out. And it'll be Raiders' ball. Raiders coming back now quickly, backside on the defensive corner. Working to the near side, trying to get to midfield. Lost a handle on it. Scoops it back up and got it back in the net. Midfield shot. Going to set up. Now going to go to the attack. Into the Mankato zone. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Going straight down the middle. Fires a shot. That was no good. Be waved off. There's a pick just inside the 16-meter line. So there are 2 lines. There's the goal crease, which you can't go into. There's the 8-meter and then the 16-meter.
Okay.
This will be a penalty shot from the 8-meter, which basically means they get a straight run at the goalie. And it's almost like a penalty shot. So the Raiders can have a shot here. Fires a shot. That one is inside the goal and good.
Yes.
Raiders got it. So this is a good one for the Raiders. They retake the lead 3-2 at the 8:52 mark of this match. This is the clock runs continually in lacrosse like it does in soccer, with the exception of a yellow or red flag.
I missed who got that.
I missed it too. I'm sorry.
I'll go ask him. It's all right.
But in the meantime, Raiders up 3-2. Timeout taken here as the both teams will catch a little breather here.
All
this
right.
will stop the clock at 8:34.
Well, let's step aside for a minute.
Let's do it. Let's hear from our sponsors who made all this possible. Thanks for being here on NorthfieldLive.com. Back in 1 minute.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall with all of your mailing and printing needs. We can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
The snow seems to be melting, and spring is just around the corner. So make sure your car is ready to jump into the warming weather with Witt Brothers. Witt Brothers will give you the confidence you need and deserve in your ride as you spring forward with the best service and parts for your car. Don't let those potholes rattle your peace of mind, and may this spring bring a smooth ride. For all of your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
When your carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained, call the professionals at Service Master by Hyatt. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Hyatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Welcome back to Memorial Field here in Northfield, where the Raider girls have taken the lead here 3-2 over Mankato in girls lacrosse here this afternoon. What a great afternoon for lacrosse. As we are at the center for the draw. Raiders getting 3 goals here, one by Kelly O'Mara, Claire Holman, and Gwen Tapper.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're good. I sort of know some of these girls, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
You coach them, or?
No, Kelly O'Mara lives across the road from us.
So dribble shot on the draw here, picked up by Mankato into the zone, 16 meters down to 8, shooting off the right-hand corner. Mankato setting back up. Raiders back on defense. Nice tip there by the defense. But the Mankato team maintains control. One of the first games of the season here for the Raiders. And we got a whistle, and we got to have a deflection here on the far corner. This is going to be a defensive foul. You can't pick. So if I understand the rules right, and you have to correct me if I'm wrong, but you have to match up with individual players coming in the zone. So this one is going to be from the 16-meter, which means that you can line up at the 8 meters and you can shoot it and cut her off. This is a one-on-one against the goalie. And this will be number 4. She's going to kick it back out, knocked away by the Raiders and taken back by Mankato. Shot is in and goal. Quick shot by Mankato off the pass from the 16-meter mark. And now the tie is scored at 3. As we'll go back to the center. So what happened there is that on that particular penalty, you had a screen by the defense. You can go from the 16-meter mark, which you can have players line up at the 8-meter mark and cut them off. So, but rather than go right after the goalie, she kicked it off, and we didn't cover well, and they fired a shot.
So that you want to try and get it. I suppose it's a better odds to shoot from straight on than it is from the side.
Well, at 16 meters, somebody can step in front of you. At 8 meters, it's just you against the goalie, basically.
Okay.
No one can get in front of you. At 8 meters, you can have players on both sides as long as you're not aligned in front of the stick. Shots up. We are good here. 8 feet in the air. Picked up by Mankato. Backside, midcourt, going into Raider territory. Cross the line. They're going to set up here. Raiders back on defense. Going to crisscross mid-zone. Picked up by the Raiders. Kicked around, and ball comes loose. And Mankato retains it. They'll go back into the zone. Dropping, corner. Far corner to the right. Setting up here. Looking for a drop shot. And Raiders cut it off. Mankato goes behind the goal, behind the zone. It's perfectly legal territory back there.
Yeah, that's analogous to hockey, where you can go behind the goal.
Yep, and usually you don't pick them up.
Oh, you just let them be back there.
You let them be because they got to feed it back in front for the shot. They can't shoot from behind the goal. Mankato trying to set things up. Tied at 3 here, 5:33 to go, first half in this contest between Mankato and Northfield. Girls lacrosse. Dipped across, back line, shot. Oh, that one's going to get inside. I think they scored. Yes, they did. Mankato's going to take the lead here. Trying to pick up her number. I can see it. Number 19. That's the second goal here for Jenna Johnson here this afternoon, and now Mankato takes the lead 4-3 with 4:52 left to go first half here in Northfield. Raiders come back for the draw here. Try to get this thing back and, try to even this up before you hit halftime. Or the break, whichever one to call it.
Yeah, I do not have the clock on the screen, so you can reference that as much as you would like.
So here comes the draw, and it'll be controlled by the Raiders. Come out of it. Nice setup. Through mid-zone, good pass into Mankato zone. Pushed out of bounds, and still live, though. They're going to bring it back inside. It's going to be a pushing by Mankato. So the Raiders will have it to inbound. So 5 meters back is the defender. Oh, and she knocked off her stick. Raiders setting back up inside the zone. Feed pass inside the back of the goal. Raiders going to work around the front. Nice feed pass out front. Just missed it. Now they'll reset. Middies are up with the offensive front line for the Raiders. Working around, feed pass inside, goes outside, back to the 16-meter line. And there'll be a scramble for it. Raiders scoop it up, keep on the offense, go to the right corner. And I got a whistle and a break in the action here. It'll be Raiders' ball with a high stick by Mankato. So he's got to go 5 meters back. Now drive right in front of the net, fire shot. That one is good. Raiders tie this one up at 4. Trying to pick up a number here.
Lauren Kraby.
Kraby.
32, is that what he said? Number?
That's just at 42 with 32. Kraby played softball for many years and switched over to lacrosse.
Yeah.
So we're all knotted up here at 4. The Raiders have spread their scoring across 4 different players. Mankato has come back with 2 by Jana Johnson, 1 by Lexi Erickson, and 1 by Bree Sorensen. Raiders back on the attack right away, going into the Mankato zone, into the 16-meter, setting things up. Now to 8 meters, shooting the fire shot. That one is off the goal, off the left-hand corner, and it'll go out of bounds. Raiders will scoop it up, though. Deflected off the net for Mankato, so it's Raider ball. Raiders scooping it in outside the 16-meter zone. And I got a whistle and a timeout here as they're going to reset. There's a high stick inside. The Raiders have control of the ball here. This is interesting because they can shoot it back behind the net or go up in front and try to get the lead here. They can break right for the net if she wants. She's going to break right for the net and kicks it back out. Going to reset. And Mankato there is to steal it away. Ball's loose. And now I got a player down. Raiders get it back, though, inside the Mankato zone. Drop back behind the net. Setting things up. Looking for someone to cut. Looking for a cutter. Here comes a cutter across the middle. And just a high pass. Goes outside. And we're now going to have a tripping here. This is going to be against Northfield. And it'll give the Mankato team the ball. So when you're talking about a cutter is someone who comes from the corners, goes across the middle, and you try to pick them up.
Okay.
Basically like somebody breaking across the center. That time we got caught for a trip. Mankato's going to get it back. Ball's loose, though. Raiders going to try to maintain control. But back in control of Mankato. They're going to go on the charge here. 4-4 tie. 42 seconds left here in the first period. All knotted up here in Northfield. Girls lacrosse coming your way on NorthfieldLive.com. In the zone, 8 meters away, trying to shoot a shot. We got a high stick here. And this may give them a free shot. Let's see where they line them up at. So the defense threw a high stick. And this is going to Mankato's shot right at the goalie. So it's 18 for Mankato, who is Jordan Thomas. Going to get the run here. There she goes. Fires a shot. Nice catch by the goalie. No problem there whatsoever. Now she's got to kick it out. She's got 7 seconds to get rid of it. She's got to get rid of it. There she goes. So if you don't get rid of the ball in time, it turns over to Mankato.
Oh, wow. Oop. I better switch the camera back.
So Northfield coming back on the attack. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. We looks like we're going to go to halftime here. I'll tie it up at 4. They're going to blow the whistle. 5 seconds left. Raiders back in the goal. Fire the shot. Fire the shot now.
Shoot it.
Raiders go behind the net. That's not going to help them. That's going to run out of time for them. So we're at admission time. 4-4 tie here. And so we have an 8-minute break. And come back here the second half. Great opening game for the Raiders here. We'll come back, give you some of the highlights from that first half. As the Raiders jumped on top in a hurry, gave it back to Mankato, and now they are knotted up at 4 at the intermission. Back in
3 minutes.
3 minutes on NorthfieldLive.com.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. It's time to get outdoors. Ice fishing, skiing, snowmobiling, but this year, end the foggy glasses and dried out contacts. Give yourself the gift of LASIK. At Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, all laser, all wavefront LASIK, all the time.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
It's the little things in life that matter the most, like spending time with my family. Hip pain started to slow me down, and it was time to get help. I did some research and decided on the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics. They listened to my concerns and helped me make an informed decision. 3 months later, I could not be happier. My hip feels great, and I'm back outside. I appreciate the personalized care I got from the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
I'm Jared Finstuen, Commercial Loan Officer with Community Resource Bank. At Community Resource Bank, we believe banking is about helping people. Every client relationship is unique, and we are committed to helping find the right solution for our customers. Loan decisions are made locally, and we are always there when our customers need us. Community Resource Bank is here for your personal or business banking needs. Stop into one of our branches today so we can get you started with a tailored plan to help meet your unique financial needs. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Go Raiders!
Valley Auto House is a full-service collision center, towing facility, and automotive repair shop. Servicing all makes and models, we do everything from oil changes, brakes, suspension, to full engine replacement. If you have a business, Valley Auto House is a state-certified DOT inspection and repair facility with the certified technicians to keep your vehicles on the road. Happy holidays from all of us at Valley Auto House. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at Highway 3 South in Northfield, or find us at valleyautohouse.net.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Or they're trying to get to the point for Peterson, picks it up, crashing the net, fires, and scores! Julia Peterson gives the Raiders a 2-0.
Again, pass to the right. Kaiser with a shot, and he scores! Are you kidding me? Camden Kaiser with a shot to go from the point, and the Raiders win! Raiders win!
For females, for team, Maggie Malika.
All the way over there can do that. As here comes Fish. He crashes the net, goes top shelf. That's his 4th goal of the ball game, and the Raiders double the overtime. Courtney Graff is in there. Strike 3. Got Shopper looking for outnumbered through the neutral zone. He gets it after Klotz. He's going to fire on that and score. Spencer Klotz goes up top. And it's 1-0 Raiders. Here, start off the bottom of the 7th. We'll see if Megan Snyder can be the hero. First pitch to Snyder. She's going to bunt it. Throw to first is nobody's there. Gets past her. Here comes Glenn into the plate. And she's going to score in the Raiders.
Klotz, he's made good spin move. Klotz, he's shot. He scores! Spencer Klotz puts the Raiders up 5-4.
Second. 2-1 pitch to step though. Lined into the right center gap, and that one's going to drop for a base hit. Peterson's going to round third and score.
Yeah, jumper by Richardson, good. That was a nice turnaround jumper by Richardson.
There's a centering pass, and it's good. And guess who? That's number 12, Kaiser, with another goal on the season. That's number 24 for Camden Kaiser.
On his back, and yes! I sent the Raiders to the championship round. The triplet to the plate. She lines this one into right field. That one gets down for a base hit. Horman is going to go through the stop sign. She's going to score. This game is tied.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. It's time to get outdoors. Ice fishing, skiing, snowmobiling, but this year, end the foggy glasses and dried out contacts. Give yourself the gift of LASIK. At Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, all laser, all wavefront LASIK, all the time.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Locally owned and operated, Professional Pride Realty specializes in residential, commercial, and agricultural property. Search the entire multiple listing service at professionalpriderealty.com or call us at 507-663-1100.
When your carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained, call the professionals at Service Master by Ayat. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Ayat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Now we got 35 seconds left.
We're back at Memorial Field here in Northfield for some girls lacrosse. I better move the camera back over to midfield, even though the girls aren't there yet.
Yeah, they're getting warmed up here. It was a great half by both teams. Raiders got off to a fast start and picked up a couple goals. And then Mankato came back, tied the score at 2. Raiders took up the score 3-2. Mankato came right back, and then we ended up and Mankato put another goal on the board, and the Raiders came back and scored their 4th goal, and that one coming off of Lauren Kraby. So the Raiders so far in the first period has been Kelly O'Mara, and then Lauren Kraby had that tying goal here before the half ended. Claire Holman, and Gwen Tapper, the 8th grader. And so here we go. We're going to start the second half here. They reset the clock to 25 minutes. It's running time, with the exception of penalties and or timeouts. And when they get in between 3 minutes, when the ball goes out of bounds, they'll stop the clock as well. So here we go. All new ball game. I want to thank all our sponsors for being on board here this afternoon. Ned the Horse Farmer, along with Lance Reister, giving you the play-by-play here from Memorial Field on a beautiful Thursday afternoon.
We will take this weather in April anytime Mother Nature wants to give it
Serve
to
it
us.
up, baby. I'll take it as it comes.
Yeah. We'll take this weather in May, too, on that note.
So the Raiders will switch sides, and we'll go for the opening draw here. And it'll be the Raiders. Opening draw is good. Back into Raiders zone. No, it didn't go high enough. They're going to reset this one. Give it to Mankato. Mankato on the draw into the 16-meter circle, and they'll kick it back out. Nice job by the defense for the Raiders. And the Mankato team kicking it back out. Mankato really does not have a name for their team.
Cato.
Cato. Cato. Okay, we'll call them the Cato Knots. So the Cato Knots trying to come around the front here. Shot on goal, no good. Rebound comes out. Raiders have it. They'll have control. So Raiders going to reset here and kick it back out. Goalie's got to get it out. She's got 7 seconds to get it out of there. And now she dumps it off. Picked off at midfield by Mankato, but Raiders there to kick it around. Now we're going to have a high stick here, and the Raiders have the ball to move out. They're in their back zone. Now coming in the front zone. The defense coming into the mid zone. Across midfield, she's going to have to pass it off pretty quick here and run it down the field. Good job here by the Raiders. And into Mankato's zone.
So she must be like an attacker, so where she could take it all the way then.
She's a midi. Attackers can't go into defense.
Okay.
Middies can go on both sides. They go either side of the ball. Shot on goal. That one is good. Raiders score right away here.
Sorry I distracted you. I don't know who scored that.
Actually, I was not looking either. I just looked off my paper for a second. They fired a shot from the right hand, 16 meters. A bouncer went in. Raiders take the lead here. We try to sort this one out. Who picked up that goal?
38.
Thank you.
That's Gwen Tapper.
I don't have a 38 on my...
It's Gwen Tapper, number 8, the 8th grader, second from the bottom.
She's 38?
She's 38.
That's her second goal of the game here. It's a 5-4 lead for the Raiders. We come back to midline draw. And it's up and good. Taken by Mankato. Kicked forward. Raiders trying to fight for it in the mid-circle. Ball comes loose. Mankato has it. They'll run into the Northfield zone. To the zone, 16 meters, 8 meters. She's going to fire a shot, right on goal.
Oh, she made it.
That one is good as well. So Mankato coming right back again. Waiting for her to turn around.
Number 13, I think, is what Nick's saying from the other room.
Yeah, looks like 13 to me.
Severson.
Severson, that's her second goal here today. We're all night up at 5 again.
It takes 4 of us to be able to watch to see who scores in this
Well,
game.
this is a crazy sport. It moves fast. And So the other thing different about girls lacrosse and boys lacrosse, in girls lacrosse you cannot check. Thus why the girls don't wear helmets and the boys do. And there's 2 fewer players in boys lacrosse as girls lacrosse.
Yeah, and the boys don't do the penalty shots like that either. And their
Fires
face-offs
up.
are different.
Yeah, controlled by Northfield. All not up here at 5 at the 21-22 mark of this second period. Northfield working it up in the mid zone, trying to get in front. Down the line they go. Cutting back and forth, working their way around, then dumping it off. Are the Raiders. I might have a roster with half the numbers missing. Who's 12?
For us?
Yeah.
That I do not have. I'm going to guess it's Jaden Schiller.
Okay. She's got control of the ball. Jaden moves inside down the zone, fires a shot. That one is off the goalie's stick. Rebounded by the Raiders. Come back and fire again. That one's good.
Nice.
No,
Oh.
They waved it off. She's in the zone. No good. Then you give it to Mankato here.
Because she was inside that other
She's
yellow
inside
line,
the crease.
which is that middle yellow line.
Yeah, it's like the same as a goalie's crease.
Oh, but so the circle around the goal is.
But
not
now she's going to have a penalty shot here. There's nobody in goal. This should be pretty easy. Just fire it as soon as you got it. This is a confusing call, but what happens if you fire inside the crease, you get a penalty shot, but there's no goalie. Fire it in. Should be good. There you go. Whew.
Interesting.
So that's
All right.
Gwen Tapper. Looks like she picked up her third goal. She certainly is a sensation here tonight, and she's opened things up here. Raiders retake the lead 6-5 on the crease penalty / open shot for the Raiders. So the referee's trying to explain to the goalie, you said you can't step outside the crease and attack the shooter. You have to stay inside the crease. That's what that penalty's all about. And she stepped outside the zone, so they blew off the shot because that was an infraction, but then gave her the 8-meter line to fire that in the goal. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Good. I wasn't sure. So we'll come back to the draw here.
I'm sending out the tweet. I captured that. We're tweeting here. This
So
is my
it'll be-
third replay already.
Bree Severson is going to go for Mankato on the draw here against Northfield. And here comes the drop. No, it dropped down, so this is no good. Have to restart here. So they set that ball right between the baskets of each stick. It has to go 8 feet in the air for it to be legal. There it goes. That one probably is close, but they got it. Raiders going to take control here. Kicking it back out. They'll work around. And now Mankato retreating the Raiders zone inside 16 meters. Spin move, looking for the shot. Going to have to kick it back out. Working outside the zone. Raiders defense back. Setting up nicely. Mankato working behind the net here. Looking for the open man. Fires a shot inside. Cross the front of the crease. Goes outside to the right. And it'll belong to the Raiders. So the Raiders will bring it back the other way. Out in the flat. Raiders scoop it up. in the back zone, trying to get to midfield. Now have the midi. Working their round. He's out by the Raiders. Good pass. Sets up in front. I have numbers all over the place. I have Lola McCarty. Feed pass inside. Shot on goal. No good. Rebound comes back to Mankato. They're wrestling for it outside 16 meters. Raiders trying to kick it back out, trying to gain control. They have control. There's a one-on-one against the goalie. There's a penalty coming up. There's going to be a yellow flag coming up for high sticking. This will go against Mankato. It'll give Northfield a 16-meter shot here. And they will set things up. Check that, 8 meters. Here comes the shot. So one-on-one, basically. Fires a shot. That one is good. Scored, number 4 for the Raiders. Lola McCarthy. So the Raiders take a 7-5 lead here, 16-31. On the high stick by Mankato, which gave him an 8-meter shot at the goal. So the Raiders going to reset here. Little timeout on the field. Gives a chance to thank our sponsors who brought this game here tonight to you on NorthfieldLive.com. Lance, we have a huge schedule coming up this spring. I know you got your fingers on it.
Yeah, we really sure do have a big schedule. Our plan is to do 10 baseball games, 10 softball games, and then 5 girls lacrosse and 5 boys lacrosse for regular season.
Okay.
So 30 games there, and then of course we'll do playoffs as much as we possibly can get to. So this week, I was looking at my emails right now. We're going to do a baseball game looks like it's still going to be on Saturday morning. They're thinking about moving it to tomorrow because of the weather in Stewartville, but because they couldn't find umpires, it's still on Saturday. That's going to be real fun. If you plan on going to the Home and Garden Show, Northfield Live and KYMN are going to be there, and we're going to have some big TVs set up, and then we're going to stream the baseball game from Stewartville, and you can watch it at the Home and Garden Show.
Okay.
And then that game starts at 11, and then at noon the Twins start. And we may or may not have the Twins game on as well. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty fun. So you can swing by the Home and Garden Show. But and then, next week we're doing a game. I think we're doing boys lacrosse on Monday. I guess I could pull it up to be exact here. What we're doing on Tuesday. Tuesday next week we are doing softball. They're doing their home opener right now. And then next Thursday we're doing a doubleheader. We're going to do a softball game followed by a boys lacrosse game.
Wow.
So, and then next week from this coming Saturday, next Saturday the 22nd that would be, is the softball big strikeout cancer doubleheader. So that's a big event.
Nice.
So Randy... Oh, maybe I'm not. I'm not sure if that's public knowledge or not. I think
Shaver?
Randy Shaver is going to be in town for that doubleheader.
I worked with him at Carroll 11. Yeah, Randy's a good guy.
So lots of exciting stuff coming up on Northfield Live.
It's amazing how fast spring sports just gets slammed on the. It's like the hits in April is like every night you're go, and all of a sudden summers are it's like, woo.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the baseball game right now, so we can give a score update on that.
So here we go, the draw, back to live action, 16:31 to go in this one. Raiders up 7-5 here against Mankato as they come to the draw. And here we go, they'll set it up. And here it comes. Draws high, comes back down, taken by the Raiders, no, kicked out by Mankato. Raiders still trying to battle for control. Now I got a whistle here. And I'm going to give it to Northfield. They have an offside against Mankato. Northfield going to kick it forward. Oh, going to go out of bounds. Oh, they're going to save it. As the Raiders are trying to maintain control. A push out of bounds. I think it's going to belong to Mankato here. So No, going to give it to Northfield. So Northfield's going to have it. And Mankatos have to retreat in a hurry. Back into Northfield zone. Quick pass inside. Outside wing. Looking inside. Dump pass. Nice pass right in front. Fire a shot. Come on now. Into the goal. Good. Look at that. Number 3 for Lola McCarthy. 2 here in the second period. 1 the first period. The Raiders up 8-5 here. Nice pass inside. So I don't know if you caught that, but with the ball was out of bounds, and they gave it to the Raiders, and it made Mankato retreat in a hurry. The Raiders set up. So McCarthy gets her hat trick here. So you have 2 hat tricks here this afternoon, one by Gwen Tapper, the 8th grader, and one by Lola McCarthy. 2 hat tricks for the Raiders. Back to the draw here at center. And here we go. Raiders getting set. Mankato getting set. Northfield under a new coaching staff this year got a lot more aggressive offense than they had last year. Taken by Mankato into the Northfield zone, into the 16-meter mark. Looking on the outside, he knocked down. We're going to have a high stick, and it's going to go into the Raiders. So the Raiders will come back the other way. We're going to switch here now, switching their middies for their defense. And ball comes loose, taken by the Raiders. Midfield, scooped up again. Now taking down the sidelines, far side. Nice pass into the Mankato zone. Coming out in front. Getting things set. There's a drop pass right there. Oh, missed it. That's okay. Resetting. Right inside the middle. That one comes loose, goes across the other side. Raiders maintain control. Right wing. Raiders setting up behind the goal now. Being covered by Mankato. Now, breaks in front. Side shot kicked off the back of the goal stick. And Raiders maintain control, though. And we're going to have an illegal screen. I think that's what that is. It'll belong to Mankato. And the goalie gets to kick it out. Nice pass by the goalie way down the midfield. And knocked away. Raiders going to try to maintain control. They have it. And they'll come out the pile with it. Knocked away again. Taken by Northfield. They're going to reset here. Coming up the near side. And across midfield. Working their way down. You got to give these girls a lot of credit. There's a ton of running in this sport. I mean, there's just run. This
is a lot of running. I'm tired
25 minutes of solid running.
Holy cow. And there's, how many on the bench over there? 5, 6 maybe?
6
Not
or 7,
very many.
yeah.
Holy cow.
I mean, it's a sport that's up and coming. Anna Rader has it for Mankato. Dumps it inside midfield. Dump it up. Who comes the nasty one? That's Bree Severson into 16 meters. Knocks someone down. Fires a shot. And that one is going to be waved off as they're going to get a high stick. And I want to call it roughing, but it's not roughing in lacrosse. It's going to belong to the Raiders, though. Her shot was blown off. Back judge said no. Raiders going to come back the other way with it. Now Raiders can go forward to midfield. Dump it off. Coming into the Mankato zone. Nice feed pass up front. Oh, missed the connection. Now coming around. With it is Gwen Tapper in the backside. Cross pass behind the goal. Fires right shot right in front. That one is blocked away. Taken by Mankato. The goalie has it. Kicks it out to midfield. And Mankato come back the other way with it. 12 minutes left of this one. Raiders up 8-5. As Mankato tries to regroup here. That will be Kara Prang with it. Near side. Outside the zone. Looking inside. Trying to fire a shot. Taken by the defense. Pushed out. Back zone. Mankato working it around. Dumped out in front. And that one comes loose. Belonged to Mankato. Mankato driving inside 8 meters, fires a shot. That one is over the goal, no good. Comes back around, rebound, shot. That one is blocked out in front, and it belongs to the Raiders. Nice job by the goalie. Goalie doing a nice job here tonight for the Raiders. Excuse me. Raiders come back the other way, taken by Mankato. They will reset on the far side. Driving inside, dumping it back, mid-range shot inside 16 meters. Now reset now. High pass. So it'll be from 8 meters now against the goalie for Mankato. Chance to put a point on the board here. Here comes the whistle. All defenders have to be 5 meters away from her until the whistle blows, and they can close gaps. 8 meters outside. Fires a shot. That one outside, no good. Will go to the back line of belonging to the Raiders. Nice job by the goalie deflecting that one.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to gather some scores and information here from our other teams in play. It looks like our Northfield Raider baseball team is already up 6-0 over the defending state champion Mankato West Scarlets.
Yeah.
So that is very surprising. And that's just we're not. That was just the top half of the first, and we're already up 6-0.
Well,
that's against defending state champs.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
And I'll try and look for the softball game here.
In the backside, Newberg dumps it off midfield, gets it out there to. I gotta get a better roster here. This one is kind of.
Yeah, it's missing. Here's the missing numbers. I think that's this Jaden
Schiller.
I'll go verify that as a.
Jaden has played for many, many years. Solid players. Played probably 5-6 years lacrosse. Played at the younger levels. So here we are, 9 minutes left of this one. Raiders up 8-5 on their home opener here against Mankato. And now we got an offside here against Mankato. Should be taken by the Raiders here. On the inside crease. So here we go. We got a substitution coming in as we got a player coming out with a, I don't know if he has a bad stick or what from Mankato. She's going to be reset. Raiders are going to go from the 16-meter mark, and it will be Jaden Schiller to bring it in. So at 16 meters, the girls have to be 5 meters away, i.e. 5 yards plus. She's going to have a chance to break here. Now, if she fires straight on, or she may dump it off to the left. Firing, going straight on in, fires a shot down low, comes outside. The goalie kicks it away from Mankato. Went for the bounce shot. Well covered, but the Raiders maintain control. Back behind the net. They get the ball back. The one thing different about this year's Raiders team from last year, they have a lot more ball control. Inside they go, breaking the net, fires a shot, across the front, no good. Rebound comes down to the Raiders. They'll kick it back out, back behind the net, working to the left-hand corner now. Working around. That's Gwynn again. Gwynn Tapper comes out in front, drops the ball, loses control, but the Raiders maintain inside the Mankato zone. Ball comes loose, and let's see who comes up with it. This is where they're scooping it up. Now Raiders are going to come back with control, run to the outside with it, and that is Tiana Foster down the deep side. Ooh, it's going to go out the back side of the zone, belong to Mankato. Raiders threat falls away as they give it to Mankato. As it went off the backside of the end zone, and it belonged to Mankato now, coming back near side. Top of the zone, still on their own side, now into midfield. Working their way towards the Northfield side. All the way downfield. Now she has to drop it off because she's a defender. She can't go any further than that line or it's offside. Mankato now setting up with their attackers. Right-hand side, outside the far 20 meters. Dumping down the baseline. Looking for the inside shot. Nothing there. Comes back out. Mankato setting up again. Trailing this one by 3, 8-5 with 7:11 left to go in this match. That shot is a goal. And it belongs to Mankato. So they close the gap here. This kind of a looping shot got inside the goalie's net. And Prang.
It's amazing how hard it is to see that ball from up here when they shoot it. I'm always looking for the movement of the net.
Yeah, so the girls' ball is yellow, boys' ball is white.
Okay.
And you're right, because they can launch that thing. It just got some speed going.
Absolutely.
Take it from a dad who played goalie.
Yeah,
that hurts.
Yeah.
I played goalie with a stick and a softball glove. That didn't go very well.
No.
This
is for practice for this season.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So facing off for the Raiders at midfield.
Well, that was definitely
That was
over 8
high
feet.
there. Came off the break, and that'll belong to the Raiders coming down quickly. Nope, Mankato can steal away in the Raiders zone. They're trying to score some points here. Raiders defense got to stop them, come up with a block. Deep side drop behind the net. Up in front, fires a shot. That was knocked away. Good defense by the Raiders.
That was some awesome defense there, right in front of the net to knock that out of her stick, because that was going to be a point-blank shot if she wouldn't have done.
Raiders need to wrestle and get to this ball here. So you're allowed to hit the bottom of the stick and kick it out. You hit the top of the stick. You can only tap it. You can't slash at it. Otherwise, you're slashing.
Okay.
So Mankato with the ball here. 5:06 to go in this one. 8-6 the current score. Raiders on top here in Northfield. Mankato with the ball to inbound. Here they come. Raiders set back on defense. Breaking through 16 meters outside the arc. Try to drive in for a shot. Nice job by defense picking her up. And they're going to wrestle for it. The ball is loose out in front of the 16-meter, 8-meter arc. Back to 16 meters. Dumped inside. Nice pass. And swinging around. Shots on the goal. And that one is good.
Man. It's amazing how fast this game goes momentum-wise, too. I mean,
yeah, so the Raiders were sitting back there. Now they're trailed by they're up by only by 1, 8-7.
Yeah, 2 quick goals here by Mankato.
So
within the last few minutes.
Stendhal with the goal here for Mankato. Now it's 8-7. So in the last minute and 30 seconds, Mankato has scored 2 goals. Raiders had an 8-5 lead at one point. So we'll go back to the draw here. So for the Raiders, we number 42, which is Lauren Kraby, up against Mankato here. They need to get the draw here, get some possession back. Possession is a push. Got by with one.
Yes, you sure did.
Northfield's going to come around and going to go to the far side, looking for a hole, gets to the far corner, working her way around. Now across midfield. Nice pass downfield. Oh, too long. That one's going to go... Touched by Mankato at about, no. Well, now Mankato got by with one because they were touched the ball last one out of bounds, but they're going to have control of it here. Into mid-zone. 1 point lead for the Raiders. 3:16 to go in this one. Clock on the move. Mankato on the move. Into the Raiders zone. Right side corner. Top. Dumping it off. Nice pass midfield. Raiders defense back. Setting things up. They got to match up with Mankato here. And Mankato content to go down the far corner. Dumping off left wing. Moving inside. Here comes a shot. That one's right on goal. That one goes outside in front. And the Raiders knock it away. And it belonged to them. So the Raiders will have a chance to come back down here. 2:40 clock on the move. Raiders need to get control here. Get it down to Mankato zone and run some more clock time off here. 2:33 to go. Back. Midfield, up to the front. Nice pass. This is a one-on-one out in front. You got another lead runner in front and dumps a pass out in front. Right side corner. They work their way behind the net. 2:16 to go. Raiders back behind Mankato's net now. Ball's going to scoot to the far corner and does not get out of bounds. Clock continues to run, but Mankato scoops it up. Far corner coming down. Now midfield. Dumped off, picked up by the Raiders. And they'll bring it back the other way. Raiders come down midfield. Newberg with it. Looking to dump with it. Lost the handle on it. Comes loose. So we're going to get a high stick here. It'll belong to the Raiders in the mid zone. Dump pass inside. Goes long. Scooped up by the Raiders. 1:41 to go. 8-7 Raiders on top here. Coming down the final stretch. Raiders have control of the rock here. Behind Mankato's zone. Behind the net. Working to the right. Looking inside the zone. Nobody cutting. They're all sitting back. 1:22. Now a drive inside the net. 8-meter zone. Lost the handle on it. And dumps off. Nice pass. Fire the shot. That one goes wide. Goes out of bounds. Belonged to... Tipped by Mankato. Should belong to Northfield. 1:08 to go.
Yeah, that does stop the clock when it goes out there.
Yeah, after 3 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. With under 3 minutes left, you're saying.
Yeah, off the back zone. Dump far corner. Raiders controlling here. Just under 1 minute to play. Up by 1, 8-7 over Mankato. Dump the far side. Content to sit back. Nobody cutting. Waiting for Mankato to come after him. Raiders just kind of hanging back there with it. Almost a stall here. They got to move the ball.
Right in front.
Now they got to move. Now she's running out of time. Fire cross court. Nice pass. Out in front. Set back. Fired. Oh, wide open net. That one came loose. And don't let Mankato have it. We're going to pile up out in front. And we're going to.
Boy.
They're going to give this one. They're going to. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Foul against Northfield. They're going to give it to Mankato. Wait a minute. So this was inside the 8 meters.
Yeah, you hope.
And they're going to give it to Mankato. 27.4 seconds to go.
Is that what that's
Timeout on the field here as both teams will get reset.
Let's step out for 1 minute worth of ads here. We'll be back here to finish this exciting game up. Boy, this has really turned into a really exciting game. Northfield Raiders obviously leading 8-7 on over Mankato on NorthfieldLive.com.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall with all of your mailing and printing needs. We can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
The snow seems to be melting, and spring is just around the corner. So make sure your car is ready to jump into the warming weather with Witt Brothers. Witt Brothers will give you the confidence you need and deserve in your ride as you spring forward with the best service and parts for your car. Don't let those potholes rattle your peace of mind, and may this spring bring a smooth ride. For all of your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
You bet.
Welcome back to Memorial Field. We are 27.4 seconds away from the end of this ball game, or the end of regulation, whichever the case may be. Raiders up on top 8-7. Mankato will have the ball here after the Raiders took a timeout.
Looks like the referees are still deciding what all is going to happen here. Now they break up.
So here we go. And here we go. And here comes Mankato. Dump it midfield. Ball comes loose. Raiders trying to get a hold on it. Ball comes up inside. The ball's bouncing around. 18 seconds, 17 seconds to the midfield. Mankato trying to get it. They scoop it up. Being watched defensively in the far corner. Cutting inside. Down inside Raiders zone. Going against the net. 16 meters to the far corner. Setting up shots of fire. It was knocked away by the goalie. That's it. That's ball game.
Woo!
The Raiders win this one 8-7 in their home opener against Mankato. What a ball game here, as they will come away 8-7 on top. Exciting finish as Mankato had a shot at it, got into Northfield zone. Northfield defense picked him up. Ball came loose. Fired one shot. The goalie came up big. And the Raiders win this one. I want to say it's Emma Waldemar is the goalie. Number 56. I want to just check on that. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. She played a dazzling game here. As they shake hands here at midfield. Big schedule coming up for the lacrosse team as they take on Minnetonka on Saturday. Yeah, 53. Wendy Bravo is the goalie. What's that?
It looks like your daughter, Nathan Amundsen.
It's not my daughter, is it?
That's not your daughter?
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Never
Is
know.
that just sent to you? Or why are you showing this to me?
He's showing it to me. He just dropped his phone.
Oh.
Are we still hot live?
Yes, we are.
Oh. I'm sorry. So, big job, a nice job by the goalie here tonight, Wendy Bravo, the senior goalie for the Raiders. Nice block shots throughout, including the last 12 seconds of this ball game. So the Raiders win this one 8-7 here tonight. Let's go back to the scoring in the first period. So the Raiders got off to a fast start with Kelly O'Mara getting a goal, and then it came back to Laura McCarty. And then Gwen Tapper had 2 goals in the first, 1 in the second. She had a hat trick. Laura McCarthy had a hat trick, 1 in the first, 2 in the second. And Lauren Cravey had the goal in the first, number 42. She's another senior. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors on this team for the Raiders. And there's a lot of good optimism going with this team as they win their home opener 1-0. They're 1-0. Thus far. Win their home opener 8-7 here on NorthfieldLive.com. You'd think I'd look at the scoreboard at some point, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, they already turned it off. They shut this stuff down in a hurry in these games. So, yeah, it was 8-7.
Well, I got to give the Raiders a lot of credit. They were up 8-5. And we came closing in at the 5-minute mark of this ball game, and Mankato came back 2 straight goals in less than a minute and 30 seconds, and we get 8-7. And the Raiders then dug in on the defensive side, got the offensive going, pushed into the Mankato zone, tried to hold as tight as they could, and with 28 seconds left, called a timeout. Came back out. Mankato had one last shot at it, but the goalie for the Raiders, Bravo, knocked it away and clean this thing up for the Raiders to pick up a win.
It was a very entertaining game. Very well run game, man. That was entertaining. That was a lot of fun.
It's a good start for the Raiders. I mean, they're hoping to have a good season this year and see where they go from here. Like I said, they have Minnetonka on Saturday. This is an afternoon game. Obviously a non-conference game. You're taking on Minnetonka. But that'll give them a pretty good idea where they sit, because Minnetonka is probably one of the top teams in the state of Minnesota in lacrosse.
Okay.
The Raiders this year are looking for 2 really big games here. Owatonna, big surprise.
Always.
Big surprise. They want to take Owatonna out. And then they want Rochester.
Which Rochester, Mayo or
no? Actually, Rochester's as a group team.
Are you kidding me? It's a town of 100,000 people, and they only have one.
Team. So the John Marshall has their own, and then there's Rochester, which is Mayo and Century are together as one or something like that.
Okay, JM or something.
They're merger teams. They want both those wins.
All right.
Last year they made it to the section title game, took on Farmington, and just got throttled there. Farmington's got a really good team.
Yeah.
Obviously,
the girls
huge.
Who lost to Farmington? Are you saying?
We lost Farmington.
We lost to Farmington.
Yeah,
in the first round.
First round sections.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that wasn't pretty. But it's a strong team. A lot of seniors on this team.
Yeah.
A lot of leadership.
Yeah.
And let's see where they take it from here.
Yeah, sounds great. Fantastic. Well, Ned Newberg, the Forest Farmer, thanks so much for jumping in here and helping with this call. And we look forward to it the rest of the year. Thank you, everybody, and thank you. Special thanks to our advertisers. You've been watching NorthfieldLive.com. We will see you on Saturday with boys baseball. We're done with basketball. That's over. So
wrong court.
Yeah, thanks for